I served under the original Megatron. You have his name, but not his army.
I'm your host Jesse B with Pop the Trunk Toys, and today we are featuring TransArt's Black Agent. Now this is a long-awaited Beastwars figure, which is Ravage from G1, as he got, amnesty and granted a form in the Beastwars, which is very cool. You got the BWM right here. 04 Black Agent from, it says from Galaxy on there. Okay. You got the nice picture of Ravage, which is very cool. He was featured in the Beast Wars cartoon, which was very cool. You got TransArt here on the bottom. This is a lot smaller box than usual. I guess that's his ship right there. And then it got a wraparound picture of the ship that he came flying in on the cartoon. It says TransArt right here. That's a wraparound picture on the bottom. Bunch of stuff, don't know. So this is very cool. I'm wondering how much of a retool. It kind of looks a lot like Cheetor. So let's get it opened up and see what's going on. All right, bust out the handy dandy. This is a very cool figure. All right. And TransArt has been doing a great job, so let's see what we got to offer as we open it up. Woo-wee. All right, and out comes the tech spec, and no instructions. So you get the tech spec card here, as you see. Oh, and you get one for friend too. Very cool, awesome. Got both, so that's great. So we got Ravage entombed here in this plastic clamshell. So what it comes with, you got the paws on the bottom, 2 sets of guns, 1 tail. You got them here in the clamshell, and you got 5 different assorted fists on there, and maybe a gun possibly. Let's get them out of the shell. We'll be right back. Alrighty folks, and we're back with Ravage here, suited, booted, ready to rock and roll. And I gotta say, this is another knockout by TransArt here. This is a fantastic looking figure. It feels good. The paint is excellent. The quality of the figure is really cool. You get all these extendable hands and guns and accessories, of which I'll talk about right now. But the paint is looking really good. The red in the eyes look pretty excellent. The silver is popping. And man, I mean, who doesn't want a Ravage figure, right? So for accessories, you get these 2 really nice looking blasters. Excellent, very cool. And also, one of the cool features with the guns is that you can place it on the hips here, and they're magnetic. Look how cool that is. I mean, they could sit there and holster on him, and he doesn't even have to, put nothing on there. And he's good to go. Awesome. You get 2 of these paws right here, which is very cool. I mean, to switch out for the hands for the front, You get 2 closed fists, which is very nice touch. It's kind of neat that they're giving these figures like switchable hands and stuff like that. And then you get these 2 gun holding hands, as you can see, so you can hold guns. And then you have the 2 relaxed, just regular hands on them. And you also get this really nice touch, which they probably didn't have to do, but it's Ravage, right? A little black cassette. Look at that. Really nice. Excellent, excellent. So let's take a look at the figure real fast. You can see the nice shiny plastic, or black on here, which is done very nicely well. You got the nice red accent right here. You got the silver breaking up the black. You got the nice red eyes in there. Very cool. The tail is like a bendy, posable which is very cool. You can see that, you know, it's a retool of the Cheetor, but, you know, it doesn't look like Cheetor at all, which is a great touch to it. Very cool looking. Alrighty, for some articulation. Okay, so his head is on like a ball joint, so it can give you the curious kitty look. Can spin around if you like. Give you a nice good range up. Can look down some, which is good. The hair on the back, it moves up and down, so it can get out of the way, so you can give it a good you know, looking up. The jaw does open. Teeth are painted very nice inside. Very cool. The shoulder does move up, so it can give you some nice range. You can spin the shoulder around. You can get it up to here. There is a bicep swivel, which is good. You could bend his arm up to here, and then since they're in pegs, the hand will swivel around. And my hand fell off right here. Okay, and then there is an ab crunch. You know, go back and forth. He could teeter-totter if you like, side to side. There is a waist swivel, which is done very nice. The front kick can kind of move it out of the way, can get you up. This part will kind of hinder, but you can just twist it a little bit. So you have the thigh cut rotation right here, and then get you out for the booyah kick. Boom! Get you to the back. Nice amount of range. He has a knee bend. He has a secondary hinge right here for the animal look. For the toe, it does tilt side to side and gives you motion up and motion down. It seems like the heel is stuck on mine, or it doesn't want to move separately like it did on Cheetor. Hopefully I'm wrong. You can let me know in the comment. On the back here, this was the extra piece. Though I didn't know if it was a gun or not, but it's actually for his tail, which you just plug into the back here, and then you also plug in the tail, which is on a bendy, and you can pose any which way you like. Very nice. Alright, let's get some size comparisons in. Overall, I would say this looks very, very cool. You always kind of wanted that figure when you seen it on the show, and now it's here and done very well. TransArt did a good job. Here it is next to the Cheetor, and you can see how they just look, you know, totally different, even though they can kind of share the same stuff, but yet, you know, it's totally its own character, which looks very, very well done. Okay, here he is next to the other TransArts, Optimus Primal, which is very bigger than he is. Very big. Okay, and here he is next to another cat, which he probably wouldn't want to mess with. Tigertron MP. Looks really good. Didn't realize how small Ravage is. But he's a panther, so, you know, not as big as a tiger. Alright, that's it for my size comparisons. Let's get him transformed. We'll be right back. Alrighty folks, and we're back here with Ravage, suited to be ready to rock and roll in his beast mode. And I want to say it is very cool looking, folks. Check it out. I mean, it's Ravage, right? So, enough said. Alright, just really quick as a close-up, you can see that he's, you know, ready to, you know, pounce and whatnot as a big cat would. You can see all the bendable hinges in there. I did finally get these to move. They were extremely hard. I thought I almost broke this thing. But they did give way after, you know, struggling. So, you know, they do move, folks. So just in case yours is awfully tough like mine, just, I want to say apply the pressure here. Don't apply the pressure here. Okay. And look on the side here. Also too, up here, he does have a storage case for his cassette. And it could also go on either side if you like. There's another one here. Would have been cool if you got two, because there's two sides. And you can see the hairpiece go up to cover the back there. Eyes nice and glossy. The teeth nice and silver. Very good. Okay, now for articulation, the arm gets hindered a little bit by the shoulder pad here, but you can still use the bicep swivel and the arm motion here. Also, the hand will tilt, you know, very far for motion, and it swivels back and forth. And then the leg here, you can get it up, you know, as far back as you need to. But when you want to come forward, this part right here starts to hinder it a little bit. You still get the back curl right here. The tail, of course, moves and whatnot. You get the hinge on the see, this is extremely hard for mine. On the foot here. Let me see if this one a little better. Okay, that one's easier. You can see how tough that is. I guess better tight than loose, right? The toe will tilt, and then the hinge does move. And like I said, if you apply the pressure back here, it's a little bit easier to move. Alright, let's get some size comparisons. We'll be right back. Alrighty folks, and we're back for the real quick size comparisons really fast. And we got them next to the big butt other TransArt right here, Optimus Primal. And that's how he sizes up to him. Let me put that right there so he can stand. Alright, looking good. And here he is next to his mold mate, Cheetor. And you can see that looks fantastic, folks. And for TransArts, they're making some good stuff. So if you haven't yet, folks, these are really highly recommended. I suggest that you guys go out there and get them. Alright, put that to the side. Really cool. Really nice little pickup here. Alrighty folks, this will start to conclude my video. If you haven't yet, please hit the like and subscribe so I can bring you more content. I do appreciate everybody out there. Till next time, this is Jesse B signing out. Have a good one.